How you doing? I'm Dan Harper. I'm the vice. Oh, I don't have to wear. I don't have to wear this in. Oh, just just outside in the. Anyway, don't have to wear it in the studio. In here where everybody spits on everything. Uh, what? They already knocked me off the air. Okay. Now, so basically, my name's Dan Harper. I'm the vice president of Chicago chapter of A.B.A.T.E of Illinois. And you are watching the A.B.A.T.E TV show. Mr. Patrick Jones couldn't be with us tonight. The glue, the star of the show, the glue that holds it together. So I'm going to try and fill in for him. So we are the Chicago chapter of A.B.A.T.E of Illinois. The mission of A.B.A.T.E of Illinois is to preserve the universal right to a safe and unrestricted motorcycling environment and to propose and advocate actions that can be taken by elected and appointed officials to protect and conserve the natural resources of the state of Illinois and ensure through professional management the sustainable use, recreational opportunities, and enjoyment of these resources is available for this and future generations. To fulfill this mission, we will safeguard the rights of all motorcyclists, endorse safety programs and education programs, promote unity through involvement, advocate political awareness and activism, and promote motorcycling enjoyment. So that being said, we've got a few things to talk about today. Basically, we're going to get into the political end of it a little bit. A.B.A.T.E of Illinois, through its political action committees, has endorsed and basically had a grading session and graded all the state representatives, state senators. We actually added a few. Cook County Commissioner Frank Aguilar, we endorsed him for his seat. Let me get to it. I have to go through my notes. Plus, I'm stalling. Since I'm not used to running it by myself. But we did endorse, like I said, Cook County Commissioner Frank Aguilar, Paul Truax for County Board Chair or for County Board in Sangamon County, Ron Hain, the Kane County Sheriff, Jim Root, the Macon County Sheriff, and Jack Campbell, the Sangamon County Sheriff. So I know basically Frank Aguilar is the only one up here that we really, I don't want to say care about. A.B.A.T.E of Illinois cares about all the politicians. But us in the Chicago chapter only care about, as Andy Lago would say, let them help us to help you. So, getting back to that, we'll get back to that in a little bit more in depth. If you are interested to call in, it is a call-in show. 312-738-1060. I know Pat gets a lot of texts on his phone. You can go ahead and text Pat. He's just sitting there chilling with the grandbabies. So, and if you are interested, we are, let's see if this works. Gotta forgive me, I haven't done this in a while. Overhead 1. No. I don't know why it's not letting me do that. Oh well. Anyway, we're the Chicago chapter. We meet the third Wednesday of every month. Our next meeting is June 15th at 7 o'clock at the City Heat Clubhouse, 6051 North Milwaukee Avenue in Chicago, Illinois. It's open to the public. Anyone is or everyone is invited. If you ride, or even if you don't ride, come on out. We might convince you to ride. And if you do ride, we might convince you about A.B.A.T.E of Illinois and what we do for you. And what you can do to help us to help you, the motorcycle riders. The one of the things I did want to talk about today was the fact that we had well, let me get this out of the way so I can get rid of it. I think. Let's see if this works. Did that work? Okay. All right. Well, so there goes half of my show. No, basically, City Heat, whose clubhouse we are using for our meetings, on June 25th, will have their 40th anniversary bash. The band starts at 7. They're opening the clubhouse at 5. And again, their address is 6051 North Milwaukee Avenue, Chicago, Illinois. So that's that. Although there is also something going on that weekend, which, since I can't go through any of this stuff, I could hit end. Nah, I guess not. I'll do me again. Anyway, does Pat have all these problems? No. Okay, it's me. That means this next one is A.B.A.T.E's 34th annual Spring Fling. We're doing it at a different place this year. We're doing it at Chet's Melody Lounge, 7400 Archer Road, Justice, Illinois, right across from Resurrection Hospital. Right across from Resurrection Cemetery, not to be confused with the hospital. We're going to have music, vendors, raffles, bike show, food while it lasts. For more information, you can contact us at chicagoabate.com. Wow. Yeah, but it's still not. All right, let's put it back on me. My bright, shiny face. Also, if you're not doing anything this Sunday, it's the 4th annual Freemasons Car Show, trucks and motorcycles. It's going to be this Sunday, 5/29, 10 a.m. to, I think that's 3 p.m. at Spring Hill Mall, 735 Spring Hill Ring Road, West Dundee, Illinois. Basically, it's Dundee and, wow, I just had a blank. But anyway, Google it, Spring Hill Mall. It's actually a good time. We were out there last year. It got stopped, of course, because of COVID, and they went and did it last year. Last year was a huge success. All the money that they do raise goes to charity. There will be food trucks out there. There'll be cigar vendors. There'll be wide open spaces with a lot of cars for you to see, a lot of motorcycles, and that type of stuff. And then you can also vote. And that's what we want to talk about. We want you to vote. And that's part of what A.B.A.T.E of Illinois does. We have 2 political action committees. We have our federal political action committee, known as FedPAC. And then we have state PAC. Fed PAC deals with all the congressional candidates and has to go by a certain set of rules because of basically Federal Election Commission. And state PAC has another set of rules because it's dictated to by the state of Illinois. Again, we are Chicago A.B.A.T.E. Call us at 312-738-1060. Let me check if I've got anything else I have to bring up before we get into the get in there. Let's see, I got that. Freemasons car show, I talked about that. Monday, May 30th, the Widow's Sons Cornerstone Chapter Memorial Day Motorcycle Escort from 2801 Ray Street, North Chicago, which I believe is the naval base, to Wakanda Masonic Lodge. Kickstands upper at 7 a.m. Basically what we do is we pick up everybody from Great Lakes, they put them on a bus, and actually get a chance to have Memorial Day. We feed them and have a good time. So.
Route 32, Route 31 in West Dundee.
Oh, okay. Route 62.
72.
Route 72. Okay, they had it. Higgins. Boy. Right, and Route 31, which I believe is Dundee Road. So, it's Spring Hill Mall, West Dundee. Can always stop by Get Guns if you need to. It's on the way. Santa's Village is on the way if you take the tollway out there. Then Chicago A.B.A.T.E.'s 34th annual Spring Fling, Chet's Melody Lounge, 7400 Archer Road, Justice, Illinois. That I will keep hammering into you because we do want you to come out and have a good time. Then we have the Chicago A.B.A.T.E. membership meeting, which I talked about before, but the overhead's not working. That's this one at City Heat's Clubhouse, 6051 North Milwaukee Avenue. Okay, 6051 North Milwaukee Avenue. Third Wednesday of the month if you can't remember the date. Again, I mentioned the City Heat 40th Anniversary Bash. If you're not going to the A.B.A.T.E. State Party, which happens to be the same weekend, the State Party is June 23rd to the 26th. That's Thursday through Sunday. Gates open at 8 a.m. on Thursday. That's at the Menard County Fairgrounds in Petersburg, Illinois. If you'd like some more information on that, you can go to abate-il.org, which is the state website. And they should have that. There is a little, there's this here, but since I can't, little ad in the, by the way, this is the A.B.A.T.E. state newspaper, where when you become an A.B.A.T.E. member, you get all this pertinent information. So Thursday, the gates open at 8 a.m., dinner right at 5 p.m. And they have a live DJ that night. There's also an adult contest. We won't get into that in case the kiddies aren't in bed yet. Friday the 24th, noon, they'll have golf cart games and chapter challenges. The band for the day is The Park. They will stop at 8 o'clock for our special guest star, Bag Lady Sue. If you have never seen Bag Lady Sue, this is going to be your last chance to see Bag Lady Sue. You could Google it and watch her from Sturgis and everything else. I'm not going to mention anything else. Saturday, 12 o'clock, it'll be ceremonies. 1 o'clock are the bike games. 4 to 6 is the open invite bike show. 7 o'clock is music by Brandy Kristen and the Revival. And there will also be another adult contest at 8:30. So, can't get into prices, but if you wanted to ride down for Saturday only, you could. If you wanted to ride down for Friday only, you could. If you wanted to ride down Sunday, tough, you missed it. Basically, everybody packs up and heads home, some earlier than others. And that's the A.B.A.T.E State Party. So if you're not going to City Heat, go to the A.B.A.T.E State Party. Or if you're not going to the A.B.A.T.E State Party, go to City Heat. June 20, well, I'll skip that for a second. We'll go to July 16th. That's Duquesne A.B.A.T.E Bikini Bike Wash at Knucklehead's Tavern in Elburn, Illinois. And July 20th, again, is our A.B.A.T.E membership meeting. June 28th, which is a Tuesday, is Election Day. And it's the primary election. And as I've been telling people, I've been doing this television show for 22 years. I'm a past state legislative coordinator, past chapter legislative coordinator, of course. If you don't vote, don't bitch. You gave up your right to complain about anything anybody's doing if you didn't vote. If you voted for the other guy and your guy lost, suck it up, Buttercup, but then you can complain a little bit. But if you didn't vote, you lost that right. Okay, so now we'll get into the, and if you'd like a broader view of what's going on federally or state, I'll get this commercial out of the way, and it happened to be on Facebook. I'm not on Facebook. Bad things happen on Facebook. So, it's public. It's open to anyone on Facebook. It's a Facebook live broadcast. The next one will be Wednesday, May 25th, starting at 8 o'clock. And it's our state legislative coordinator, Josh Witowski, and our state PR coordinator, Chris Hansen. And they cover everything motorcycle related happening across Illinois, including the state house happenings, events, federal issues, and everything that matters to motorcyclists, off-roaders, ATV riders, and MCs. And again, it starts at 8 o'clock at Facebook Live on the A.B.A.T. of Illinois Facebook page. It's open to the public. You don't have to be a member of it's a public page. You don't have to be a member of A.B.A.T. of Illinois to go ahead and watch it. Find out stuff that's current. Although there was one point we were very current with our stuff. I did reports from Washington, D.C. on what we were doing. And we knew stuff that was, because we have a lot of friends that are politicians, and what happened was we would find out stuff before anybody else in the state even knew about it. So, getting into that, let us help those that help you. So, and like I said, this is the A.B.A.T. state newspaper. I'm not really going to get into the governor. I'm not going to get into the attorney general. I'm not going to get into Secretary of State, comptroller, or treasurer, even though the comptroller, Susanna Mendoza, is a friend of mine, and she did get rated A, but she's the only Democrat running. And you have other, you have 2 Republicans running against her. So if you take a Democratic ballot, hers is going to be the only name on there. If you take a Republican ballot, you'll have a choice of the two, but neither of them cared to respond to A.B.A.T.E of Illinois. So we'll get to the first Senate district, which is, there's actually two Democrats running. Our good friend Antonio Munoz, who is the incumbent, A+ and endorsed. Except he's dropping out of the race because the other Democrat, Javier Loria Cervantes, is his son-in-law. So there was a bunch of griping that, well, we would have ran if we didn't know he was going to drop out. Well, it doesn't matter. If you think you can do better, then you should have ran anyway. Okay, now I see how they did it. So then they have the first representative district. And there's only one Democrat running, and that's Antonio Ortiz. Second representative is Elizabeth Hernandez. That's the second representative district. The second Senate district is our friend Omar Aquino, and he is running against 3 Democrats who did not respond to our survey. So, third representative district, and what it is that basically the first Senate encompasses the first and second representative district. So that's how they did this, and I didn't realize they did that, but the third representative district is Eva Dina Delgado. She's a Democrat, she's the incumbent, and we basically favor her B over Jonathan Serrano, who did not even care to do it. So, and we have a little bit to of work to do too, especially in the Latino community, especially with these new people coming up that don't really know who A.B.A.T.E of Illinois is. And that's kind of shame on us. But we do have people that reach out to people. I mean, that's why Commissioner Aguilar is a good friend of ours. He's been a motorcycle rider. He was a member of LAMA. He's been a member of A.B.A.T.E of Illinois. He does Toys for Tots. He knows who we are. Let's see. Third Senate District is Maddie Hunter running unopposed. The fifth Representative District, you have Lamont Robinson, who's the incumbent. He's running unopposed, and they have a Republican running that didn't turn in a survey. So, sixth Representative District, and this is one that's coming up, and I'll talk about it a little bit later. Democratic incumbent Sonia Marie Harper, no relation, although we did meet down in Springfield and we're trying to figure out if we were cousins. She got a C. She's not really, she needs more information with us too. She has 2 people running against her. Kimberly Lightfoot in the 4th Senate, and Emmanuel Chris Welch, who's the speaker now that Mike Madigan's out. He's in the 7th Representative District, and that's who we're pushing. The 8th Representative, our good friend LaShawn Ford is running unopposed. 5th Senate, Patricia Van Pelt is running unopposed. The 9th Representative, Lashika Collins, is running unopposed. And the 10th, Jarrell Williams, is also running unopposed. 6th Senate, don't want to say our good friend Sarah Feigenholtz. She introduced a lot of, there's some stuff behind us. But anyway, let me drop some of this because, let's see, let me get to the ones I really want to do. 8th Senate, Ram Villaram is running unopposed. In the 15th Representative District is Michael Kelly. He replaced our good friend John D'Amico. He is endorsed by A.B.A.T.E of Illinois. He has one person running against him in the primary, Michael Patrick Rabbit, who did not even want to talk to us, and Mark Elbers, who's running as a Republican. Let me get, where we go. I'm going to skip down to the 10th Senate District. So, endorsed A is State Senator Robert Martwick. He's an A+. He's got someone by Erin Elizabeth Jones, who's a police officer, did not respond to us at all. And in the 19th Representative, Lindsay LaPointe is also a B, but endorsed. Keith Thornton, you might remember when Ella French died, he was the dispatcher. He was actually, I believe, taken off the ballot because he didn't live in the district. And there's a Tina Wallace that didn't do it. Part of it, and the reason I meant Sonia Harper and Robert Martwick and Lindsay LaPointe was because the Fraternal Order of Police have them on their hit list. They have police officers running against them. Regardless of what your feelings are on any of that, these are the people that are the best for us, the best help us. They are A.B.A.T.E's friends, and if you're going to vote like we do on motorcycling issues, these are the people that are the best to help us. So, I don't want to get into that because I don't want to have John Catanzaro calling up and saying, get into a discussion on him and get into a discussion on, unions versus bikers or even police versus bikers. But we do respect all our police officers and everything else. And I just got the key to wrap up. So I'm going to remind you one last time. 34th Annual Spring Fling, Chet's Melody Lounge, 7400 Archer Road, Justice, Illinois. Opens at noon. And I believe that's about it for us. Have a good one and be careful out there, guys.